If you're planning your trip to Jerusalem or interested to see the key biblical sites in this ancient city, then this video is for you. On the first day of itinerary, we'll visit the sites inside the city walls, such as Tower of David, King David's tomb, Room of the Last Supper, Via Dolorosa, and the Western Wall. We'll then explore other key biblical places beyond the walls on the second day, namely City of David and Hezekiah's Tunnel, Kidron Valley and Jewish Cemetery, Mount of Olives, Church of the Paternoster, and the Ascension Chapel. And on the third day, I recommend checking the food scene, souvenir shop, and local markets in Jerusalem, which you can find in my other video from the link on the screen. Jerusalem is one of the oldest cities in the world and is considered to be a holy city for the three major Abrahamic religions: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. The old city is divided into four quarters: the Muslim, Christian, the Armenian, and the Jewish quarter. First up is the Tower of David. This is a perfect way to start your itinerary as it gives breathtaking views of the places you'll visit in your Jerusalem travel. Jerusalem's citadel, known as the Tower of David, is a historical and archaeological asset of international significance. The tower is a medieval fortress that is located near the Jaffa Gate, the historical entrance to the Old City, and has been the symbol for the city of Jerusalem for generations. The 500-year-old walls are part of the Turkish citadel. Its name derives from a tower so massive that early Jerusalemites ascribe it to their great King David. And despite the name being the Tower of David, it was actually built by King Herod. David's tomb is a site that, according to tradition, is associated with the burial of the biblical King David. However, historians, archaeologists, and Jewish religious authorities do not consider the site to be the actual resting place of King David. Even so, Jews have streamed here for centuries to recite the Psalms written by King David. Located on an upper floor of King David's tomb is the Room of the Last Supper. It is considered one of the holiest sites for Christianity in Jerusalem, since according to the tradition, it was the place where the Last Supper took place. It is also considered the site where many other events took place: the washing of the disciples' feet, the gathering of the disciples after the ascension of Jesus, and Holy Spirit's descent upon the disciples on the day of Pentecost. rooftop of the room are notable for stunning view of the old city walls, Mount of Olives, and the Dormition Abbey. The Via Dolorosa is translated as sorrowful way or way of suffering. Via Dolorosa is a processional route that represents the path that Jesus would have taken on the way to his crucifixion. According to traditions, the Church of the Holy Sepulcher contains two sites considered holy in Christianity, Golgotha and the empty tomb. The edicule is a small structure within the Church of the Holy Sepulcher. It encloses the remains of a cave that has been venerated as the tomb of Jesus Christ. This is a site where Jesus was believed to be crucified, a place known as Calvary or Golgotha. The supposed rock of Calvary, where Jesus' cross stood, can be seen under protective glass on this site. The stone of unction is the place where Christ's body was laid down after being removed from the crucifix and prepared for burial. Western Wall is a place of prayer and pilgrimage sacred to the Jewish people. The Western Wall is the only remains of the retaining wall surrounding the Temple Mount, the site of the first and second temples of Jerusalem, held to be uniquely holy by the ancient Jews. Jews lament the destruction of the temple and pray for its restoration. The term Wailing Wall were coined by European travelers who witnessed the mournful vigils of pious Jews before the relic. We're now on the second day of the itinerary, and the first place that we'll visit is the city of David. Over the centuries, the location of the original Jerusalem was forgotten. It wasn't until the late 1800s, when archaeological excavations began, that this hill was identified as being the ancient core of Jerusalem. Many of the books of the Old Testament were written right here. It's believed to be one of the oldest parts of Jerusalem and the site of King David's palace dating back 3,000 years. Excavations during the mid-1800s uncovered numerous artifacts and remains, including Hezekiah's tunnel, an underground aqueduct that provided Jerusalem with water during a military siege by the Assyrians. The Givati parking lot marks the largest active archaeological excavation in Jerusalem today and is continuously uncovering different layers of the city's life from the Middle Ages to the ancient times. One of the most remarkable sights in all of Jerusalem is the enormous Jewish cemetery on the slopes of the Mount of Olives with some 150,000 graves. The cemetery has been in use for over 3,000 years. Many Jews want to be buried here because, according to Jewish tradition, when the Messiah comes, the resurrection of the dead will begin in this place. From here, you can enjoy an impressive view of the historic walled city of Jerusalem. Church of Paternoster on the Mount of Olives bear the Lord's Prayer in a total of over 100 different languages and dialects. Faith, history, culture, and biblical truths. The city of Jerusalem is a place that impacts the world from yesterday, today, and even the future. Thank you for watching my Jerusalem itinerary. To see my third-day itinerary, which includes cafes, restaurants, and local markets, make sure to check the video from the link on the screen. Have a blessed day and continue to explore the world with curiosity. Explore with me, explore with Mac.